God, no, he's great, this and that, like, but I can't do a short king.
He gives me the donut, and I was like, thank you, I really appreciate that. Like, that's it? You're not gonna ask my number?
I really want to have sex with him. I don't know why.
Sorry, no!
I'm used to this feeling of constant disappointment, but yet America chooses him.
To look up my college boyfriend. He's not on social media, but his wife is.
I'm giving my ex-best friend to my first ever ex-boyfriend. May all live happily ever after.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I hate to say this, but I think that women have to lower their standards. Before you go crazy on me, just hear me out. The amount of chronically single girlfriends that I know, either approaching their 30s or already in their 30s, that are like wanting to settle down and have a family, but can't, is an epidemic at this point. And we're talking about women that are financially stable, have educations, are beautiful, have their fathers in their lives, like come from nice families. So I'll have conversations with my friends and they'll say things like, oh, like, I want him to make like at least $200,000 a year, like at minimum. He has to be in shape. Like, I really like a guy with a six-pack. I love a guy who's like 6'2". I need a guy with like a full head of hair. Like, I can't do bald guys. Every single time you throw a new specification into what you desire, the only person that fits within the parameters of what you are looking for exists in your dreams. No, I've had girlfriends tell me like, oh my God, no, he's great, this and that, like, but I can't do a short king. So you're telling me you found a guy that's like not bad looking, has a great job with benefits, like financially stable, comes from a great family, and you can't do it because his legs aren't long enough? Like, you're out of your mind.
They are. And a lot of women turn guys down because of that. And it's a sad thing because women are starting to be lonely. This is leading to the woman loneliness epidemic. And it's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse.
If you got more than 2 baby daddies, please don't vote. Because you're going to pick the wrong man again.
He's right, though. He's right.
If you love someone, set them free. If you hate someone, set them free. Basically, just set everybody free. Get a dog. People are annoying.
I haven't told you this, but I found out not even 2 days ago that my ex, Joshua, hey Joshua, he's getting married. He's engaged to my best friend, which is fine. I'm so happy for them. Like, honestly, over the moon excited for you. So happy for you. If they invite me to the wedding, I'll come. I'll sit in the back corner. Like, I'll eat my little potato chips. Yeah. I get an email this morning that she wants me to be her bridesmaid. Sorry, a maid of honor. Not even a regular bridesmaid. What do I say to that? Why would you put me in this? Ridiculous. Here I am giving my ex-best friend to my first ever ex-boyfriend. May all live happily ever after and have a wonderful life. Do not cheat on each other. Wait, that's what a priest would say. Wait.
She did something wrong. She had to have. But why does that keep happening to women? So many. You ever notice that? I'm sure you guys notice. They get left. The guy gets left. She probably left the guy. Her friend scooped in, picked him up right away. It usually happens with older women, but now it's starting to happen with younger women. And they're going to learn. And what happened? Why did the guy propose to her? Think about what happened. He dumped you, got with her, now he's getting married. What did she show him? Had to show him something. She reciprocated. There are situations where you can get with a woman back in the West. Hard, but possible. She reciprocated. Showed, hey, look, I will do as much for you as you would do for me. And that's what guys are looking for. Guys are looking for women that cares, right? Guys look for a woman that don't want you to ask them how they doing all the time. They ask how you doing. They want to know about your day. And by any means, we'll find it.
Bitches be like, oh, I was with him when he ain't have nothing, when he was dead broke. You're probably the reason. Because why, when he left you, his life started getting better. He started flourishing. He started believing in himself. You're the reason why he was down. Now he got a that's pouring into him, that's loving him properly. And things are working out for him. And now she's reaping the benefits.
She's right. She's 1,000,000% right. A lot of times, that's the case. And people don't realize it. A lot of times, you could have a bad spirit floating over a person. You could bring that with your energy. People don't realize it. They think, oh, I'm calm. I don't cause many problems. Yes, you do. Maybe you're not his peace. Maybe all you are is his turmoil. You do certain things that drives him crazy. And what happens? He's down. He's always thinking failure, right? When another woman pours into him, he feels like he's taking the world. And that there are a lot of men that are very creative that already have that mindset. And a lot of women don't know who they are. They're ready to take over the world, but you're not ready to be by his side. So when he leaves, you gets better, and that's just how it goes.
So, pretty little white girl out there, they went viral for saying heart tour. Y'all giving her all that motion, and y'all know damn well the heart tour ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all really want the.
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend last night. No, I don't have ADHD. And he's not on social media, but his wife is.
What's going on?
So I found her, and yeah, she seems lovely. She was floating around the kitchen in her posts, like making her own granola. There was like a pie on a windowsill. She's painting birdhouses. She's one of those people who's like graying gracefully and just looks super pretty all the time. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. And last night, I ended up binge watching an entire series simply because I couldn't find the remote. A new episode would start, and I was like, I'll just watch this. So, yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet with me.
Good choice, my friend.
Wow, she admits it. That's what's starting to happen. They all are going to admit they have messed up. She admitted it. It takes age sometimes. She's growing with grace. She can admit she was wrong, and not even wrong for what she did. Maybe wrong for how she is, right? She probably doesn't care to take care of herself, doesn't care to look good in the morning. That's a lot. A guy, and they say, right? I hear women say this all the time. Never let a man see you the same as when he left this morning. So if you're sitting there with rollers in your hair, don't let a man see you like that when he comes back home. Let him have some appreciation. Give him a smile. That gives a man a smile. She goes out, he sees you looking all hair frizzy, and then he comes home, sees you looking like a quarter. He's like, whoa, too much you did your makeup, everything. You did that for your man. Clean house, food cooked, like what she was explaining, right? Granola on on the kitchen cabinet, on the windowsill. That's what a man wants to see. He comes home every day. Oh, look at my baby. My baby done cook me up some granola. Got some yogurt on the side there. Yogurt and granola, freshly made, freshly squeezed orange juice. A man is happy.
I found out that my boyfriend got married to another lady after telling me he's scared of marriage story time. I met this guy while I was in a relationship and we're just cool friends, but fast forward to 2020, he told me that he really liked me during COVID. In 2021, I broke up with my ex-boyfriend because of infidelity, and I traveled out of the country. Mind you, this guy knew the whole story about me and my ex. While I was out of the country, me and this guy grew a bond and he asked me out, which I said yes, so we started dating. He said he feels free with me, he can tell me anything and I don't judge, and these are the reasons why he loves me. I was the understanding girlfriend for this guy because I don't really ask him for money, and whenever I ask him, he's always saying that his bank is having issues, though he sends me very little, but I was never complaining because I'm comfortable. And he's also a financially stable man. Come back from the States recently, we met up, but I didn't really want to have sex with him. I don't know why. But me and this guy had gotten to the stage where we're having marriage talks. He was always talking about the things he wanted to do for me, with me, together. Deep down, I wasn't really feeling everything, but because I was out of the country, I decided not to talk. This guy talks about how scared he is of marriage and how he's not really willing to get married. He says his married friends complain to him, they nag a lot, and this makes him not ready for marriage. He says he just wants me to be with him. We should just be together, living as whatever it is, but we're not getting married because he is scared of marriage. Long story short, I found out this guy got married to another lady while he was in a relationship with me, telling me he was scared of marriage. This sounds more like a player getting played to me because you were not really into the whole conversation, but you enjoyed the fact that he was keeping your company while you were out of the country. I can't say I'm heartbroken or that I'm not, I just don't know how to feel. So what do you guys suggest? In my opinion, you guys played yourselves, because if you did not find out this guy was married, you would still probably be playing along with him, or you meet someone else that you fall in love with. I mean, imagine this guy was truly in love and into you. Is that how you come and say, oh, you're not really sure about everything, you're just playing along because you're out of the country? So I believe that the reason why you're probably hurt is because the man you were trying to play played you, and you already realized that you're not as special as you thought you were. So share your stories with me. Go on my Instagram at JustForAny. Do not send hi, hello, I want to share my story. Just write the story and I will share it. And don't forget, our rebrand class is still ongoing, which is what? 12,500 naira. So to do that, go on my Instagram, send me a DM there, or send me a DM here.
I just want you to call my phone, and girl, and come on home.
Yo, guys especially, let me put y'all onto some game, because somebody just put some game on me and it just like really had me. Still, I'm thinking about it like, wait, hold on. So I'm at Dunkin Donuts or whatever, right? And this guy's in the line. He's taking a long time. But I'm not really like worried because I don't even know what I want. So he turns around. He was like, if you want to go, you can go. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you know, take your time. I don't even know what I want. Because I usually always get a latte. But I'm like, let me spice it up a little bit today. So, you know, I was thinking about a cold brew. So he's, you know, looking at donuts. He keeps turning around and asking me questions like, did you know they had a matcha donut? And I'm like, oh no, like I didn't, you know, I never had matcha, Like, little small conversation. He gets, you know, get to the cashier and he's about to order. And he orders like whatever he was ordering. Then he looks back. He was like, hey, did you want a donut? And I was like, yeah, why not? Like, sure. And like we was laughing about like, cause at first I said strawberry, and I was like, no, I want glazed chocolate. And they was like, glazed chocolate? Like, it's just like a little small conversation, whatever. And he gives me the donut, and I was like, you know, thank you, I really appreciate that. Like, you didn't have to give me a donut, but you know, I appreciate that. He's like, no problem. He walks out. In my head, I'm like, that's it? You're not gonna ask my number? Like, that's all, that's it? What did you expect? Mind you, the donut was probably like $1. I'm not saying buy every girl a damn donut, but I'm just like, he walked out. Like, and mind you, the cashier trying to talk to me and get my order. I'm like, order, where did he go? I'm breaking my neck looking out the window like, did he really just leave? I get my stuff, I walk outside, I see him. Okay, now I'm gonna add this part at the end, but I go to the passenger seat of my car to put my stuff in, because that's where he is. He's on the other side versus me going to my actual side. So I go to the passenger side and I'm putting my stuff in there. The whole time I'm like, please say something to me, please say something. That's right. Please say something to me. He eventually ended up asking for my number, but girl, when I walked outside, he was in this nice car. And the thing is, I don't even care about the car, because without me seeing the vehicle, he was just very, like, his energy was just, like, amazing. And then the fact that he just walked out after that, I was like, I need to see who this man is. Like, where did he go? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, more of the story, I'm just saying, like, that whole complimenting and walking away, we be in a choke. I'll be like, he don't, because you know every guy want to talk to us. But when a man just do that and walk away, I'll be like, who is he?
You always want the extras, but hey, I don't get it. Who's the question? What they doing is wrong, right? Who we?
Every day, I gotta argue with this 14-year-old child of mine about these goddamn kitchen curtains on her head. It's not cute. You look like you got valances on your goddamn forehead. I don't understand what this generation don't understand about that. I actually have fine hair around my perimeter. I brush that up to the top because that's where I'm not a baby. You mother, it's baby hair. I don't get it. It's not cute. If you have to take a comb and come through here and to pull this down, my baby hair. That's your hair, and it needs to go backwards, not frontwards, like a. You kitchen curtain wearing is ugly, and if ain't nobody telling you, I'm telling you. You can say what you want. That bug eye. Oh, she thinks she did. Look at her. Listen, I'm still saying it. It looked like trash. You look a mess.
Hey, Michelle, you busy? Hello? You hear me? You busy?
Okay, no, I was, but that's okay.
I got a question. Sparkle went out with some friends last night, and she ain't come home till this morning. She said she stayed the night at your house. Did she stay over there last night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know you wouldn't lie to me, because I just had to see. Because I trust you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, lady! I don't trust you no more.
She calling me.
Good move, good move. Now, this is sad. This is more sad than you think. When she casually says something that confirms she won't be my wife. A lot of guys go through this. They got women that surround them. They see them as beautiful. They like everything about them, but they know they can't make them their wife. Gorgeous as ever. But you see things about her that's off. You see her, maybe it's not something she says. Maybe it's something she does. Maybe it's one little thing that she does that turns you off, and it doesn't turn you can't turn the other cheek about it. It's that serious.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it, like, it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like, it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please? Someone tell me? I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that, no, not even. Any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. Do you think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
Yeah, these women, they're losing their mind. Trump gets elected, they lost their mind. But you know what's wild? Give the man a shot. Most of them don't think like that, though. Give the man a shot. He may actually do some good in this country. Right now, we're going through a recession, a lot of turmoil. You see a lot of women sleeping on the streets, right? Things are hard. Maybe Trump will come in and provide some answers that's needed. And they're mad, but most people that put him in office is women. That's the crazy thing about it. It's white woman. And all you doing is complain. All he's complaining all over the place. Let's look at the next video.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Losing their minds. Nuts.
I am having a hard time explaining this feeling, which is surprising, right? I'm a black woman in America. I'm Congolese and live in America. Of course, I am used to being overqualified and underlooked. Used to this feeling of constant disappointment. But this time felt different. Because if a woman like Vice President Kamala Harris, her opponent is a criminal, yet America chooses him, what message does that send to all the other men who are comfortable assaulting women? What message does that send to all the women who have been assaulted? I just feel so defeated. I feel so defeated. I don't even know how to explain this feeling. It's too much. Because there was never a part of me for a second who thought, like, there was even, I am so scared. I think that's really the underlying feeling is I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm just all of it. And worst of all is I really actually did not believe this would happen. I truly did. I went to bed confident. And I still don't believe it. I really don't.
You thought Kamala was going to be president? Like, man, it's wild. It's wild. Like, look at what's been going on for the longest. Like, I'm sure these women don't watch things like the show South Park, Trump running around this time. That was predicted a while ago. Probably predicted he's going to win. Like, this is a lot bigger than your small mind is thinking. Seriously. That man is the Manchurian candidate. I forgot what they call the Manchurian candidate. Those people that are automatically selected. This was bound to happen. Think about Trump's history, right? Look at Trump. Look at what he's done. Trump has been involved with more black people than Kamala Harris. Trump forever was hanging around with all the rappers, and he was doing this back in the 90s. Trump has been always calling him racist. He's been involved with everybody. He's just that guy. He has been. That's the life he's always lived. And people know that about him, right? And his points he bring up is so much better than hers. Like, it was certain thing. I saw a woman say why she didn't vote for her. Because they brought up a point. She can argue. She said, at least I'm not Trump. The woman was going to vote for her. She decided to vote for Trump instead. Why? Why was that? Why would you answer, at least I'm not Trump? Huh? That's one of those shraggy. That's what the lady said. Shraggy? I've been using it a lot. Shraggy? What? At least I'm not Trump? You say that right now?
All right, last video before I go to bed. So Kamala just lost. Hate that for everyone. And I think it's time to talk about how Gen Z is definitely not a monolith and definitely not as progressive holistically as, like, we claim to be, or as specifically like the media claims us to be, like the good change for the world. Because we've seen this gradual rise in conservative talking points within specifically like younger men. And we've kind of been ignoring like the whole red pill issue, kind of treating it as like, oh wow, these guys are just like weirdos, these guys are incels. No, like this is a big part of the electorate, and I think like this is a good part of why things panned out the way that they did tonight. You have people like Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, Logan Paul, and Jake Paul all linking up to maximize their joint bro slay, all pushing men, specifically if we're looking at the exit polls and stuff, uneducated white men or non-college educated white men, to vote for Trump. And I'd be happy to be wrong on this, but like based on what I've seen tonight, it's clear that like a lot of Gen Z men, a lot of Gen Z straight men have leaned a lot more conservative than millennials or like generations past. Like
if that's the case, think about what you just said. Joe Rogan, Logan Paul, the other guys, right? Now those men have a ton of subscribers. Like when people, like for instance, Lil Uzi Vert, he wanted to push a song or something. Guess who he ran to? He ran to a YouTuber. He ran to Casanat to do it, right? To do a concert. Why? There's a reason behind it. There's a reason why political officials and everybody else is running to people like that. Look at Joe Rogan alone. Look how much reach Joe Rogan has. Joe Rogan can drop a podcast, and if it's popular, it get 10, 20. If it goes viral, 100 million. He has that capability. And also, Logan Paul, he's probably won't go make 50 million or something like that, but it do some numbers. It do some serious numbers. This is who he ran to. He was bound to win. And yes, these young men have woken up. Yes, young men have voted for him, particularly young white men. But guess what? Also, I know black men who have voted for him too, who would have never voted for him a long time ago, a little while ago, maybe 10 years ago. Why is this happening? What happened with feminism? It was bad on guys. He ran to the pill. And you know what? It didn't turn out bad for him. He's been working that crowd for the longest time. Trump has been working that crowd for the longest with everything he's doing. Even been reported that he was smashing black women. He's been seen in parties. Like this was happening. This is the kind of money he spent on his marketing. That's being showed. But it's true. That's the thing. All of these things is true. And he's bound to win. And guys aren't stupid anymore. Guys want change. And they're doing anything for that change. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. See you next video.